My beloved child, a trembling message is being placed in your spirit right now, a message Archangel Michael has ordered you to open urgently. The moment you clicked on this video, the atmosphere around you shifted. Something ancient, something protective, something fiercely divine moved in closer. Because today's revelation is not a casual whisper, it is a command from the warrior of heaven himself. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this urgently. And as these words echo through your soul, a veil begins to tear. Why? Because a deceiver, someone who had been hiding behind a mask, someone whose intention has never matched their smile, has just been eliminated from your life. You may not realize it yet. You may still be questioning why certain people distance themselves, why communication suddenly felt strange, why someone who once seemed warm now feels cold and unfamiliar. You thought these shifts were your fault. You thought maybe destiny was closing doors. But Archangel Michael reveals the truth. It was not rejection. It was divine protection. A spiritual assassin has been blocking your peace, confusing your mind, and draining your energy. This deceiver carried an energy of manipulation, a subtle darkness that tried to twist your path out of alignment. And heaven finally said, enough. My child, Archangel Michael does not step in lightly. When he moves with finality. When he cuts a connection, it is because that connection could have destroyed something sacred in you. Your purpose, your clarity, your future, your spirit. That is why he says, the name will hurt you, but open it quickly. Because the revelation that is about to unfold may sting your heart, but it will free your destiny. You have been sensing it, haven't you? The heaviness that comes out of nowhere. The strange exhaustion after certain conversations. That gut feeling that someone was smiling at you with their mouth, but not with their soul. Your intuition has been sounding like a silent alarm, and Archangel Michael has been amplifying that alarm day by day. You were not imagining the tension. You were not being dramatic. You were being warned. But the true deception was deeper than you knew. The person heaven just removed from your path was operating with two faces, one for the world and one for you. They admired your light, yet envied it. They complimented you, yet competed with you. They cared for you, yet secretly wished to remain above you. And Archangel Michael saw it all. He saw every hidden intention. He saw every moment they spoke against you behind your back. He saw how their presence bent your energy downward instead of upward. He saw how your spirit dimmed around them, even when your heart tried to trust. My child, hear this clearly. You were not losing a person. Heaven was removing a poison. The deceiver had been eliminated. Not by conflict, not by arguments, not by your effort, but by divine intervention. Something shifted in them that made them walk away. Something whispered to them that their time in your life was over. Something invisible pushed them out of alignment with you, because you are stepping into a season where only truth, only purity, and only destiny-connected souls can stand beside you. Archangel Michael stands with his sword raised behind you right now. He is guarding the path ahead. He is sealing the exit of every darkness that tried to attach itself to you. And he is commanding you to open this message because the revelation is unfolding now. But listen closely, heaven removed the person, but you must release the emotional attachment to their memory. You must release the version of them you created in your mind. You must release the hope that they would one day become who you wish they were. Because if you continue to hold on to the illusion, the wound will remain open. But if you allow Archangel Michael to close this chapter fully, your spirit will rise with unstoppable momentum. The name that hurt you, the betrayal you sensed, the disappointment you tried to ignore, these things were not signs of your weakness, but confirmations of your spiritual sensitivity. You are not blind, you are discerning. and heaven is rewarding your discernment by removing every disguised enemy from your path. Now, breathe deeply for a moment. Feel the atmosphere around you. Feel that gentle pressure near your shoulders, that warmth at your back. That is the presence of Archangel Michael himself, assuring you that you are not facing this revelation alone. He whispers now, "Do not fear the truth. The truth is your freedom. What was removed was never part of your destiny." And as his words settle over your spirit, something inside you unlocks, a boldness you haven't felt in months, a clarity you thought you lost, a power you didn't know you still carried. The deceiver is gone. Your path is clearing. Your spirit is rising. And this revelation is only the beginning, my precious one. As the energy of Archangel Michael continues to surround you, there is more unfolding that your spirit must receive. The urgency of this message is not accidental. It hath been orchestrated by heaven itself. You are at a pivotal crossroads, and the removal of the deceiver from your life is only the first sign of the monumental shift that is about to occur. Michael does not send messages lightly. He comes with precision, cutting through the fog of confusion and doubt to place clarity where hesitation once ruled. You must understand that every delay in opening this message would have been a missed opportunity, and the angelic realm has ensured that you are receiving it exactly when you are ready. Now, the moment you begin to process the removal of this deceiver, another layer of insight is revealed. Archangel Michael is urging you to examine your surroundings, your relationships, and even your own decisions. There may be subtle traps that you did not notice because your focus was pulled elsewhere, but now, the divine lens hath been placed on your life. Take note of situations that no longer feel aligned, conversations that seemed off, or moments when your spirit whispered warnings that you chose to ignore. These were all signs pointing toward this moment of liberation. Michael's sword has cleared the path, but you must walk it consciously. Every step forward now carries divine intention. The name that may still hurt you is a reminder, not of failure, but of wisdom. You were not blind to their actions. You simply did not yet see the full extent of the deception. Now, clarity is arriving like a wave breaking on the shore, exposing hidden truths that demand recognition. The emotional sting you feel is part of the release process, a spiritual detox, if you will. Michael wants you to feel it fully, but not to be consumed by it. Let the feelings rise, acknowledge them, and then release them. The angelic realm teaches that acknowledging truth is not weakness, it is empowerment. You are being prepared for the next season where every connection will resonate with your soul, not threaten it. This moment also brings an urgent invitation to discern. Archangel Michael is not only removing negative energy around you, but he is also sharpening your own spiritual perception. You will begin to notice subtle differences in intentions, expressions, and even energy signatures in people you encounter. Someone may seem trustworthy at first glance, but your intuition will now act like a beacon, guiding you toward alignment or away from hidden harm. Trust this heightened awareness. The deceiver who hath been eliminated is a spiritual lesson, and the wisdom gained will now serve as a shield for the future. You may also feel an unexpected sense of vulnerability as these truths surface. That is natural, because the void left by those who have been removed can feel empty and unfamiliar. Yet, Archangel Michael reassures you that this emptiness is sacred space. It is space where new opportunities, genuine relationships, and divine blessings will emerge. The emptiness is not absence, it is preparation. Your spirit is being expanded to receive far greater gifts than before. This is a moment to embrace patience, because heaven is aligning the right circumstances to fill this new chapter of your life. Michael emphasizes the importance of timing. Many of us attempt to rush healing, to force closure, or to control the narrative. But divine timing operates differently. Everything you are experiencing now, the shock, the hurt, the release, is perfectly synchronized with a higher plan that you may not yet comprehend. Trust that each moment is deliberate. Each pause, each reflection, each emotional surge is designed to strengthen your faith and enhance your spiritual maturity. When the next opportunity appears, you will recognize it immediately because your discernment has been refined. As you walk through this season of clarity, be mindful of gratitude. Gratitude may seem counterintuitive when the past feels painful, but acknowledging the lessons, even in difficult relationships, honors the divine orchestration at work. Archangel Michael invites you to mentally thank the deceiver for unintentionally guiding you to stronger spiritual discernment, for giving you insight into the qualities that no longer serve your highest good. Gratitude aligns you with the angelic realm, enabling faster healing and attracting those whose presence is beneficial. Before the next revelation, Michael wants to remind you of something crucial. This message is part of a continuous unfolding. The liberation you are experiencing is only the beginning. There are still layers to uncover, truths to recognize, and blessings to claim. Hold on to this awareness as tightly as you can, because what comes next will expand your understanding even further. You may feel an intense surge of anticipation, a sense that something monumental is approaching, and indeed, it is. Your spirit is tuning into a higher frequency, preparing for miracles that require both courage and faith. And now, a gentle caution from Michael. Do not allow lingering doubts to diminish your progress. The deceiver tried to cloud your judgment, but those clouds are now dissipating. If fear, regret, or resentment arises, recognize it as the last whispers of a departed influence. Speak to your spirit with clarity. You are free, you are protected, and your future is untainted by deception. Let this be your mantra as you step into the new energy that is aligning around you. Finally, as the energy settles around your soul, remember this retention. Hold on, because the next revelation will blow your mind. You are about to uncover truths that will redefine your understanding of who is meant to remain in your life and who is destined to fade. Trust the unfolding, embrace the clarity, and feel the presence of Archangel Michael guiding you every step of the way. Your journey is being illuminated, and the path ahead is cleared for profound spiritual awakening. My beloved child, the moment has arrived when the full weight of Archangel Michael's message will reach the depths of your spirit. The urgency you have felt was not by chance. It is heaven orchestrating a divine intervention that demands your attention. The deceiver has been removed, but now you must fully understand the implications of this liberation. This is not merely a physical or emotional shift. It is a spiritual awakening, a cosmic realignment that is opening doors you did not even know were closed. Michael's voice resonates like thunder within your soul, commanding you to step into the freedom that has been secured. You may still feel a pang of pain when the name surfaces. That is natural, for it is the echo of a bond that was never meant to endure. The hurting is temporary, yet the release is eternal. Archangel Michael assures you that the sting is a necessary cleansing, a final severing of the cords that bound your energy to someone who could not support your divine journey. Recognize that what feels like loss is actually a miracle in disguise. You are now walking in protection that is unseen, in a sanctuary that only heaven can create. The path before you is purified, and every step forward will be guided by angelic wisdom. Now is the time to fully embrace the power of discernment. Archangel Michael is urging you to pause and reflect on every interaction, every influence, and every relationship that surrounds you. Some may appear harmless, but subtle vibrations of falsehood can linger even in familiar spaces. Your spirit has been upgraded, your intuition is stronger, sharper, more aligned with the light. Use this discernment as a shield. If something feels off-trusted, if someone's energy does not resonate, walk away. The deceiver who had been removed from your life serves as a vivid reminder of what you no longer need to tolerate. Do not fear the emptiness that may remain. The space left by the departure of the deceiver is sacred and intentional. Archangel Michael wants you to see it as a canvas, cleared and ready for blessings that align with your highest good. New connections, opportunities, and divine revelations are preparing to enter your life. The universe, guided by Michael, is positioning the pieces for your benefit. This is a season of preparation, and patience will amplify the blessings to come. Understand that your healing is not a pause. It is a necessary step toward receiving everything that had been divinely promised to you. As your awareness deepens, a sense of empowerment will rise within you. Michael's presence strengthens your resolve. He is not only removing negative energies, he is fortifying your spirit with courage and clarity. You are being reminded that no one can dim your light or sway your path without your permission. Your soul's alignment with truth is sacred, and now you are being equipped to walk boldly in it. Every decision you make, every boundary you enforce, and every truth you acknowledge strengthens the protection around your life. You may notice subtle synchronicity emerging now. People who are meant to uplift you will appear. Opportunities that were hidden will surface. Messages from the universe will come in ways that confirm the shift you are experiencing. Archangel Michael wants you to recognize these signs as confirmations of divine orchestration. The deceiver was a test, but what comes next is a reward. Heaven is giving you a preview of the abundant life that unfolds when deception is removed and spiritual alignment is restored. In this moment, let go of the temptation to seek revenge or dwell on the betrayal. The power of Archangel Michael's intervention is in its decisiveness. There is no need for retaliation, because the spiritual order has already corrected itself. Your peace and forward momentum are the true measures of victory. The deceiver's removal is a divine act of justice. Your role is to step fully into the new energy, unburdened and unafraid. Recognize the liberation as a sacred gift, and respond with gratitude, for gratitude amplifies the blessings that are about to arrive. Hold your attention on your heart, my child. Feel the surge of energy flowing through you. Archangel Michael is guiding you to embrace not only protection, but also empowerment. Your boundaries are stronger, your intuition is sharper, and your connection to the divine is clearer than ever before. Every thought, every prayer, every moment of reflection is being magnified by angelic energy, aligning your reality with the purity of your destiny. The deceiver's name may still cause a twinge of pain, but the freedom and clarity replacing that pain are immeasurable. Now is the time to claim your spiritual authority. Speak to your life with intention. Declare your freedom aloud. Affirm that deception has no hold on your path. Archangel Michael is present, amplifying your words, sealing your declarations, and creating an atmosphere where only truth and divine purpose can flourish. You are stepping into a phase where your clarity becomes contagious, where your discernment protects not only you, but also those you care for. You are a lighthouse of truth, and Michael's intervention ensures that darkness no longer finds purchase in your life. Type "I receive the mystery" in the comments if this is speaking to your spirit. Blessing code 777 has just been released. My beloved, as you have just experienced the removal of the deceiver from your life, you are witnessing divine intervention in action. Your support now allows this sacred mission to reach more souls who are waiting for clarity, protection, and angelic guidance. By giving through super thanks, membership, or PayPal, you are sowing seeds of light, nurturing a harvest of wisdom that will flow into lives that desperately need this revelation. The heavens are opening, and your contribution becomes part of this sacred river of blessings. Stand with us in this divine mission. Let your offering be a prophetic act that releases abundance, protection, and illumination into countless lives. Act now and allow heaven to multiply your spiritual impact. My cherished child, as Archangel Michael's presence continues to surround you, there is another layer of revelation unfolding, one that will require your full attention and courage. The removal of the deceiver from your life is just the beginning of a divine restructuring. Heaven is clearing the path, not only from negative individuals but also from subtle energies that have slowed your spiritual and emotional growth. Every obstacle, every misalignment, every hidden betrayal was part of a spiritual pruning, designed to prepare you for a higher level of clarity, strength, and destiny-aligned living. Now, as you feel the lingering traces of the past attempt to resurface, take note. These are the final echoes of a chapter that no longer serves you. Archangel Michael urges you to recognize that even the pain you experienced was purposeful. Pain is not punishment. It is a signal, a guidepost pointing toward freedom. The moment you acknowledge the deceit, embrace the release, and affirm your spiritual authority, you are stepping fully into your power. The angels are not only observing, they are actively guiding, protecting, and amplifying your steps as you move into the new season of your life. You may begin to notice subtle shifts in your surroundings. Doors that were previously closed may start to open. Conversations that once seemed inconsequential will now carry profound meaning. Even your intuition will be heightened, enabling you to detect energies that do not serve your highest good with greater ease. Archangel Michael is sharpening your spiritual perception, ensuring that you can discern truth from deception in every situation. This is not coincidence. It is divine preparation. Every choice, every interaction, every decision you make now is influenced by a higher intelligence that wants only the best for your life. As you navigate this newly cleared path, you may encounter moments of temptation, old habits, familiar patterns, or memories tied to the deceiver. These are tests of your spiritual resilience. Michael's message is clear. Do not indulge in the past. Every moment you spend revisiting what has been removed is energy lost from the new blessings being prepared for you. Instead, redirect your focus toward gratitude, clarity, and alignment. Recognize that the space left behind is sacred and intentional. It is an empty vessel, ready to be filled with experiences, relationships, and opportunities that resonate with your spirit and your divine purpose. Do not underestimate the significance of these subtle changes. The removal of one deceiver often triggers a series of spiritual awakenings, uncovering hidden patterns in your life that require adjustment. You may become aware of individuals who, while not intentionally deceptive, are no longer aligned with your path. This is a natural part of your spiritual evolution. The guidance of Archangel Michael ensures that these shifts are not chaotic, but carefully orchestrated to maximize your spiritual growth. Every realignment strengthens your connection to your higher self, preparing you to step fully into the life you were always meant to lead. You may also experience a heightened sense of emotional clarity. Feelings that were once confusing or contradictory will now present themselves with unmistakable clarity. This is a gift from Archangel Michael, designed to help you trust your instincts, honor your boundaries, and make decisions that align with your highest good. Your heart will no longer be clouded by fear or uncertainty. Instead, it will resonate with a certainty born from divine guidance. Every choice you make moving forward will carry the weight of spiritual truth, ensuring that your path remains untainted by deception or misalignment. Michael wants you to recognize the role of forgiveness in this process. Forgiveness does not mean condoning the actions of those who deceived you. It means releasing the emotional hold that their actions once had over you. Forgiveness is a spiritual tool that allows your energy to flow freely, unimpeded by resentment or lingering attachment. By choosing to forgive, you are not weakening yourself, you are empowering your spirit. The removal of the deceiver, combined with your conscious act of forgiveness, creates a powerful alignment that attracts protection, clarity, and divine favor into your life. As the layers of your spiritual awareness expand, you may feel a renewed sense of purpose. The lessons embedded in this experience are not random. They are divine instructions. Every challenge, every betrayal, every moment of doubt was a stepping stone leading you to this moment of clarity. Archangel Michael is reminding you that your life is sacred and that every action you take now carries spiritual significance. Your words, intentions, and choices will ripple outward, influencing not only your path but also the lives of those around you. The clarity you gain from this experience is a beacon for others who are seeking truth and protection. Now, my child, understand that this process requires patience. While the deceiver has been removed, the full manifestation of blessings, clarity, and protection will unfold gradually. Every stage of your spiritual awakening builds upon the previous one, creating a foundation that is unshakable. Trust that the divine orchestration is precise and perfect. Do not rush the process, for every step taken with awareness and intention strengthens your alignment with your higher purpose. Your faith, discernment, and patience are essential in navigating this sacred season. Archangel Michael is urging you to hold fast to this awareness. Feel his presence, trust his guidance, and step confidently into the clarity and freedom that have been secured for you. Every revelation, every shift, and every blessing is part of a divine plan designed specifically for your life. The deceiver's removal was not only a protective act, but also an invitation to embrace a higher level of spiritual authority. Your life is entering a phase where clarity, protection, and alignment are no longer optional. They are the standard. My treasured child, as the echoes of Archangel Michael's message continue to unfold within your spirit, there is a deeper truth rising to the surface, one that reveals why this divine intervention had to happen now and not a moment later. The spiritual atmosphere around you is shifting rapidly, and heaven refuses to allow any person or energy to contaminate the destiny unfolding before you. The deceiver's removal is not merely an isolated event. It is the catalyst for the transformation of your entire spiritual landscape. You are stepping into a season where divine precision governs every detail of your life, and Archangel Michael himself has taken command of the path ahead. Let your heart settle for a moment as these words reach you, for clarity is descending like a gentle rain. The pain you once felt is loosening its grip, and your memory is beginning to make room for revelation instead of regret. You may have wondered why the deceiver's influence lasted as long as it did, but Michael wants you to understand something profound. Every delay, every manipulation, every confusion served as preparation. If this person had been removed before the lesson took root in your spirit, you would not have recognized the dangers and similar patterns that await you in future seasons. You needed the wisdom, not the wound. And now that you have gained it, heaven wastes no time in pushing you forward. As your spiritual awareness sharpens, you may start noticing energies that once seemed invisible. The truth is that your soul has been observing much longer than your mind has understood. Moments that once felt insignificant now appear as clear warnings. The uneasy feeling you dismissed, the hesitation you ignored, the subtle discomfort you could not explain, all of it was your spirit trying to signal the presence of falsehood. The deceiver operated in shadows, but your soul sensed the tension, the contradiction, the imbalance. Now that Archangel Michael has illuminated the truth, those past signals form a pattern that cannot be overlooked. You are finally seeing with spiritual eyes. This kind of clarity can feel overwhelming at first. It forces you to confront not only the deception inflicted upon you, but also the ways in which you may have silenced your own intuition. Archangel Michael is not revealing this to condemn you, but to strengthen you. He is teaching you to trust yourself again, to trust the divine instincts woven into your spirit. The deceiver's presence muted your inner authority, but now your intuition is roaring back, louder than ever before. Pay attention to your first instincts. They are born from divine wisdom. Let every insight guide you with confidence. As you move deeper into this season of clarity, Michael warns you of something subtle yet crucial. Loneliness may attempt to disguise itself as longing for the past. You may find moments where the absence of the deceiver feels unfamiliar. Do not confuse this with missing them. You are not missing the person. You are adjusting to the silence where their disruptive energy once lived. This silence is not emptiness. It is spiritual oxygen. It is the breath of heaven filling the space once occupied by confusion. Do not rush to fill it. Let this silence heal you. Let it teach you. Let it renew your inner strength. There is beauty in this rebuilding process. What was once weakened in you is now being restored. Your confidence, once shaken, is returning with greater resilience. The way you value yourself is shifting. Where you once accepted less, you now recognize your worth. Where you once tolerated disrespect, you now establish boundaries with ease. Archangel Michael is lifting your spirit so that you no longer accept counterfeit connections. You are entering a season where only what is real, pure, aligned, and purposeful will resonate with your soul. Anything less will naturally distance itself from you, or be removed by divine force. Do not underestimate how powerful this shift is. Even the spiritual realm is responding to your transformation. New paths are forming. New people, genuine people, are being prepared to enter your life. Opportunities that once bypassed you will return, because the energy that blocked them has been cleared away. Michael wants you to prepare not only emotionally but spiritually for what is coming next. The deceiver was a hindrance to your blessings. Their removal opens the floodgates for what has been delayed, not denied. But Michael also speaks of responsibility. With clarity comes the sacred duty of maintaining the spiritual boundaries heaven has instituted. The deceiver hath been eliminated, but you must remain vigilant. Be mindful of old patterns resurfacing, not through people but through thoughts. Doubt may try to creep in. Fear may attempt to whisper that you are alone. But Archangel Michael reassures you. You are not alone. You are surrounded by angelic hosts positioned to defend your progress and protect your purpose. The spiritual army is active, and you are not walking this path unguarded. You may find yourself experiencing sudden emotional releases, crying unexpectedly, feeling waves of relief, or sensing warmth in your chest or shoulders. These sensations are not random. They are signs of spiritual cleansing. Michael is removing energetic residue left behind by the deceiver. He is untangling emotional knots that once kept you stuck. He is restoring your inner peace with a gentleness that only divine hands can provide. Every emotional release is a signal that your spirit is recalibrating to a higher frequency, preparing for new beginnings that require a purified heart. My child, feel the shift inside you. Feel the new strength rising. You are not who you were before the deceiver left. You are more awakened, more aligned, more spiritually fortified. Michael has not simply protected you. He has empowered you. What once threatened your spirit will never have that power again. You are stepping into a chapter defined by clarity, truth, and divine protection. The path ahead is glowing with promise, and every step you take echoes with purpose. My beloved child, the moment has arrived when the presence of Archangel Michael becomes unmistakably tangible in your life. You may feel it as a warmth in your chest, a clarity in your mind, or a subtle shift in the energy around you. The removal of the deceiver was not merely a defensive act, it was the beginning of an accelerated awakening. Michael is now guiding you to recognize the patterns, the lessons, and the new opportunities that are being unveiled. Each moment you experience from this point forward is infused with divine intention, preparing you for a season of alignment that will touch every aspect of your life. As your awareness deepens, you may notice that the removal of the deceiver brings both relief and a subtle uncertainty. Relief, because the burden hath been lifted. Uncertainty, because the space left behind may feel unfamiliar. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that this void is sacred. It is not emptiness. It is an invitation for new energy, new connections, and new blessings to flow into your life. The silence is a canvas for heaven to paint your next chapter, a chapter filled with clarity, purpose, and alignment with your highest good. You are now free to receive what was previously blocked, and Michael is ensuring that your path remains protected as you move forward. Take note of the subtle signs around you. People may begin to act differently. Situations may start to shift in ways you did not expect. These changes are confirmations of Michael's intervention. The spiritual realm is actively reorganizing your environment to align with divine will. You may also notice a heightened sensitivity to energies and intentions. Your intuition is sharpening, allowing you to discern truth from falsehood with greater precision. Archangel Michael is reminding you to trust this inner knowing, for it is now a powerful compass guiding you toward what is genuinely aligned with your spirit. It is natural to experience moments of doubt or fear, especially when you are in the process of redefining your boundaries. The deceiver's presence may have created a sense of dependency or confusion that now seeks to reassert itself. Michael urges you to resist these whispers. You are no longer the same person who tolerated manipulation or deception. You have been fortified, your discernment enhanced, and your connection to divine truth has been strengthened. Each time doubt arises, remind yourself that you are under the protection of heaven's most powerful archangel, and no deception can infiltrate what is divinely secured. As you step further into this new season, you may find opportunities presenting themselves in ways that are almost unrecognizable. These opportunities may not align with the expectations you once had, but Michael wants you to understand that divine timing surpasses human planning. What is being offered now is not merely advantageous, it is transformational. This is a moment to trust the unseen, to act in faith, and to embrace change even when it feels unfamiliar. The removal of the deceiver was the opening of a door. The opportunities now appearing are the gifts waiting to enter the door. Your emotional and spiritual resilience is also being tested in subtle ways. Moments of frustration, impatience, or confusion may arise, but these are not setbacks. They are calibrations, divine mechanisms designed to refine your awareness and ensure that your decisions are made from a place of clarity rather than reaction. Michael's guidance is unwavering. Observe your emotions without attachment, acknowledge the lessons they bring, and proceed with confidence. Each trial you encounter now strengthens your capacity to recognize truth, protect your energy, and step fully into your purpose. Do not underestimate the power of discernment in this season. Every relationship, every decision, and every thought carries increased spiritual weight. Michael is training your spirit to recognize not only overt deception, but also subtle misalignments that may appear benign at first glance. This heightened sensitivity is a gift. allowing you to navigate life with precision and intentionality. You are learning to honor your boundaries unapologetically, and in doing so, you create a sacred space where only what serves your highest good can thrive. At the same time, Michael emphasizes the importance of spiritual practice and reflection. Regular prayer, meditation, or quiet contemplation strengthens your connection to divine guidance and ensures that you remain aligned with your higher purpose. As the deceiver has been removed, your energy is no longer diluted, and the clarity you now experience allows you to communicate with heaven with unprecedented directness. Take advantage of this season to establish routines that support your spiritual growth, for these practices will amplify the blessings and protection flowing into your life. Before we move further, my child, it is important to remember that sharing your journey can also enhance your spiritual alignment. Talk about the truths you are discovering, share the lessons you are learning, and engage with those who are open to receiving divine wisdom. Just as you have been guided by Archangel Michael, you have the capacity to illuminate the path for others. Your experiences are not only personal, they are part of a broader spiritual awakening that has the power to influence those around you in profound ways. Finally, as you continue on this path, know that the intervention of Archangel Michael has set in motion forces that will continue to protect, guide, and elevate you. You are no longer vulnerable to hidden manipulation. You are stepping into a life where truth, clarity, and divine alignment define your experiences. The deceiver has been removed, your intuition has been sharpened, and your spiritual authority has been restored. Hold on, because the next revelations will bring even greater clarity and empowerment, guiding you toward opportunities, relationships, and blessings that were previously obscured. The path ahead is illuminated, and Archangel Michael is walking alongside you, ensuring that every step is divinely protected and spiritually fruitful. Trust in the process, embrace the shifts, and remain aware of the profound changes taking place within your life. My beloved child, as the presence of Archangel Michael envelops your spirit, a new dimension of understanding is about to unfold. The deceiver's removal has set the stage for a spiritual awakening so profound that your entire perception of relationships, energy, and purpose will begin to shift. Michael is not simply acting as a protector. He is serving as a divine guide, a guardian who prepares your heart and mind for clarity that was previously unreachable. The truth that you are about to receive is not only liberating, but also illuminating. It reveals the hidden dynamics of your life and empowers you to move forward with certainty and confidence. You may have noticed subtle signs over the past days or weeks, moments of unease, encounters that felt off, or even sudden realizations that left you questioning your past choices. These were not coincidences. They were divine alerts, signals from heaven designed to prepare you for the release of this deceiver. Archangel Michael has been orchestrating these moments with precision, ensuring that when the deceiver finally departed, you would not only feel relief, but also comprehend the spiritual significance of the removal. Each experience you endured was a building block, a spiritual lesson that amplifies your discernment and strengthens your inner authority. As you reflect on the deceiver's actions, you may feel a mixture of emotions, pain, confusion, or even residual attachment. Michael wants you to understand that these emotions are natural, yet they are also temporary. They are the final remnants of a connection that was never aligned with your divine path. By acknowledging these feelings without judgment, you allow yourself to process the past fully and prepare for the new energy entering your life. This is a critical step, for unresolved energy can create subtle blocks that interfere with the blessings heaven is sending. The sooner you release, the sooner your spirit can operate in full alignment with divine will. Archangel Michael emphasizes the power of boundaries at this stage. The removal of the deceiver is more than a protective act. It is an invitation to strengthen your spiritual boundaries. You are learning to discern not only obvious deception, but also subtle influences that may distort your energy. Your intuition is now a refined instrument, allowing you to recognize alignment or misalignment with precision. Every choice you make, every relationship you nurture, and every environment you engage with will now be filtered through this heightened awareness. This is not restriction, it is empowerment. It ensures that your life remains a sanctuary for truth, clarity, and purpose. As you embrace this new level of discernment, you may also notice opportunities emerging that were previously hidden. These are not ordinary opportunities. They are divinely orchestrated openings, designed to align with your highest good. Michael is guiding you to notice them, to evaluate them with clarity, and to step into them without hesitation. The deceiver's removal has cleared the energy that once blocked these blessings. Now, the universe is ready to flow in ways that were previously impossible, but your awareness and readiness are required to receive fully. You may feel moments of resistance within yourself. Old patterns, doubts, or fears may attempt to reassert themselves, whispering that the past should be revisited or that you are not ready for change. Michael wants you to confront these thoughts with authority. They are not indicators of weakness. They are tests of your commitment to the clarity and freedom you have received. Each time you recognize and release these doubts, your spiritual strength multiplies, and your alignment with divine purpose becomes more profound. Remember that resistance is natural when entering a higher frequency, but it can be overcome by conscious focus and faith. This phase is also a call to reflection and gratitude. As challenging as the deceiver's presence may have been, it served a purpose in shaping your spiritual resilience. Gratitude is a powerful force that amplifies the energy of your liberation. Acknowledge the lessons, the discernment gained, and the growth that has emerged from this experience. By doing so, you create a positive spiritual momentum that attracts supportive relationships, opportunities, and blessings. Michael emphasizes that your life is entering a season where the vibrational quality of your energy will determine the alignment of what enters your experience. Gratitude and awareness are your keys to manifesting divine favor. You may also sense a heightened spiritual sensitivity during this period. Thoughts, feelings, or situations that once felt neutral may now carry profound significance. This sensitivity is a gift from Michael, designed to guide you through the nuances of energy and intention. Pay attention to synchronicities, repeated patterns, and subtle nudges from your intuition. These are confirmations that the divine realm is actively participating in your journey, ensuring that every step you take is aligned with your highest good. Finally, my child, recognize that this is a season of preparation for a deeper spiritual emergence. The removal of the deceiver has not only provided relief, but also created the conditions for accelerated growth, divine clarity, and empowerment. Michael is urging you to remain vigilant, patient, and focused on your inner guidance. Every emotional release, every insight, and every subtle shift in your awareness is a signal that your spirit is recalibrating to receive the fullness of what heaven has planned for you. This is your moment to step fully into alignment, trusting that the forces of protection, clarity, and divine purpose are actively orchestrating your path. My beloved child, the energy surrounding you now is not ordinary. It is charged with the presence of Archangel Michael, moving with purpose, precision, and divine authority. The removal of the deceiver has not only cleared your immediate space, but also opened a spiritual gateway for blessings, revelations, and opportunities that were previously obstructed. Michael's presence is both protective and instructive. He is guiding you to recognize the subtle currents of energy around you, teaching you to discern truth from illusion, and preparing your spirit to fully embrace the life that heaven has intended for you. You may notice that your thoughts feel sharper, your perception clearer, and your intuition more immediate. This is no coincidence. Archangel Michael is heightening your spiritual awareness, making you sensitive to energies that were previously unnoticed. You may sense when someone's intentions are misaligned or when situations carry hidden undertones. This heightened awareness is a gift, one that will help you navigate relationships, career opportunities, and spiritual choices with unparalleled clarity. Trust these instincts. They are divinely activated to ensure that only what is aligned with your highest good remains in your life. At the same time, Michael wants you to recognize that this period is one of discernment and conscious selection. The deceiver's removal was the first step in a broader cleansing process. You are being prepared to recognize not only overt deception, but also subtle misalignments that could otherwise slow your spiritual progress. People who were once neutral in your life may now appear differently, and opportunities that seemed insignificant may suddenly carry profound meaning. The key is awareness and intentional action. Pay attention to how your spirit responds in each moment, and allow your intuition to guide your choices. This is also a time for patience. The blessings and clarity now entering your life will not always arrive in the form you expect. Heaven operates with perfect timing, and the sequence of events may seem unconventional to the human mind. What may appear as delay is actually preparation, an alignment of circumstances to ensure that your next steps are fully supported by divine energy. Archangel Michael emphasizes that rushing or forcing outcomes disrupts the flow of grace. Instead, maintain focus, remain centered, and trust that every moment is divinely orchestrated for your highest good. You may experience moments of emotional intensity during this period. Feelings of relief, elation, or even residual tension from past experiences may surface unexpectedly. These emotions are part of the spiritual recalibration process. They are necessary releases that allow your energy to expand and accommodate the blessings that are on their way. Michael is guiding you to honor these feelings without attachment, recognizing them as signals of transformation rather than obstacles. Each release strengthens your spiritual authority and prepares you for the new season of clarity, empowerment, and divine alignment. Now, as your awareness grows, it is important to maintain vigilance over your personal boundaries. The deceiver hath been removed, yet the principle of discernment must continue. Your intuition is now a protective shield, enabling you to recognize energies and intentions before they can impact your life. Archangel Michael is guiding you to honor these boundaries unapologetically. You are learning that protection is not passive. It is active, deliberate, and sacred. Each boundary you establish reinforces your spiritual integrity and ensures that your environment remains aligned with divine truth. There will also be opportunities for growth that challenge your comfort zone. Michael emphasizes that these experiences, though unfamiliar, are essential for your evolution. They are designed to expand your spiritual capacity, test your discernment, and align your energy with higher vibrational frequencies. Embrace them with faith, for each trial carries a reward that strengthens your connection to divine purpose. The removal of the deceiver has prepared you for these experiences. You now have the clarity, strength, and insight to navigate them successfully. As you continue on this journey, recognize the power of gratitude as a spiritual amplifier. Reflecting on the lessons learned from the deceiver and acknowledging your own growth enhances your vibrational frequency, creating space for further divine blessings. Gratitude is a magnet for protection, clarity, and opportunity. Archangel Michael is teaching you that your energetic state directly influences the alignment of your life. When you hold appreciation in your heart, You invite more of what is sacred, true, and purposeful to flow into your experience. Before we move forward, my child, remember this. Your presence in this moment is divinely orchestrated. The fact that you are receiving this message signifies readiness. Michael is not simply intervening in your life externally. He is activating your inner authority, sharpening your spiritual senses, and ensuring that you are fully equipped to embrace the opportunities and revelations coming your way. The deceiver's removal was not the end. It was the threshold. What lies beyond is your ascension into clarity, alignment, and empowered action. Type "I am chosen" in the comments if you receive this message. Blessing code 1122 is now activated. My beloved, as you feel the presence of Archangel Michael guiding you through the removal of the deceiver, know that your support allows this sacred mission to reach countless souls in need of divine clarity and protection. By contributing through Super Thanks, membership, or PayPal, you are participating in a spiritual movement that spreads truth, light, and angelic guidance across the world. Every gift is a seed of illumination, bringing wisdom, protection, and freedom to hearts that are waiting for divine intervention. Stand with us now and release your blessings into this holy mission, allowing heaven to multiply your impact beyond measure. My beloved child, the presence of Archangel Michael in your life is not subtle. It is deliberate, precise, and powerful. Every shift you have felt, every insight that has risen in your spirit, is a direct result of his intervention. The deceiver has been removed, and yet your journey is far from over. Heaven now calls you to understand the depth of this liberation, to embrace the clarity that has been granted, and to move with intentionality in a life that is now protected, guided, and aligned with divine purpose. This is a sacred opportunity for transformation, one that requires your full attention and unwavering faith. You may have noticed the subtle ways your environment is changing. People who once caused discomfort or tension may now feel distant, and situations that once seemed confusing may now carry a strange clarity. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations from Michael that your life is shifting toward alignment. The removal of the deceiver was only the first step in this process. Every subsequent change, every new insight, and every divine encounter is part of a carefully orchestrated plan to bring you into harmony with your highest path. Pay attention, for Michael's guidance often comes through subtle signs. Your intuition, repeated messages, or sudden clarity in moments of stillness. At times, you may feel waves of reflection or even regret. The deceiver's departure may bring old memories to the surface, stirring emotions you thought you had released. Archangel Michael wants you to recognize that these emotions are not obstacles but markers of growth. They are opportunities to observe how far you have come, how strong your spirit has become, and how capable you are of maintaining your boundaries. Do not suppress these feelings. Allow them to surface, acknowledge them, and then release them fully. This is part of the cleansing process, preparing you to receive the new energy that is entering your life. The clarity you are experiencing now is a gift, but it also carries responsibility. Michael is asking you to remain vigilant, to recognize subtle influences that may attempt to sway your judgment or cloud your intuition. The deceiver has been removed, but spiritual discernment must continue. You are being trained to not only recognize obvious deception, but also to detect subtler forms of misalignment. This heightened awareness is essential as you navigate relationships, opportunities, and choices. Every moment requires conscious engagement and the courage to act in alignment with your spiritual truth. As you continue on this path, you may encounter opportunities or situations that feel unfamiliar or even uncomfortable. Michael emphasizes that these moments are intentional. They are designed to stretch your understanding, expand your spiritual capacity, and prepare you for the blessings that follow. Trust these experiences, even if they do not align with your expectations. Heaven's timing is perfect, and each event is part of a divine sequence that ensures your growth and protection. Your willingness to embrace these challenges demonstrates faith, courage, and readiness to step fully into alignment with your destiny. There is also a deep need for reflection during this period. Take time to examine past patterns, relationships, and decisions. Identify areas where you may have allowed influence or energy to shift your course unconsciously. Michael is guiding you to recognize these patterns so you can release them completely. Spiritual freedom comes not only from the removal of external deception but also from the conscious release of internal attachments. Every insight you gain strengthens your ability to navigate life with clarity, confidence, and divine alignment. You may feel an intensified sense of empowerment as these revelations settle within your spirit. Michael's intervention is not only protective, it is transformative. You are learning to honor your boundaries unapologetically, trust your intuition without hesitation, and recognize energies that serve your highest good. The deceiver's removal was a catalytic event, but the real transformation lies in your ability to integrate this clarity into every aspect of your life. Your choices now carry spiritual weight, influencing your path, your energy, and the flow of blessings that heaven is preparing for you. As your awareness deepens, you may also feel an increased sensitivity to the spiritual realm. Signs, synchronicities, and subtle nudges will appear more frequently, guiding you toward alignment and away from misalignment. Michael wants you to pay close attention to these signals. They are confirmations that you are on the correct path and that your spiritual authority is active and effective. This heightened perception ensures that you will not be misled by energy that once deceived you, and that you will step confidently into opportunities that align with your divine purpose. Finally, my child, know that this period of awakening is not solitary. Archangel Michael is walking beside you, guiding each step, illuminating the path, and ensuring that your spiritual growth remains protected. The removal of the deceiver was only the first layer of intervention. The unfolding clarity, the strengthened discernment, and the new opportunities awaiting you are all part of a broader divine plan. Trust that every shift, every insight, and every blessing is a direct result of heaven's orchestration, designed to bring you into alignment with your highest destiny. My beloved child, the presence of Archangel Michael in your life is becoming unmistakably powerful as you move deeper into this season of clarity and transformation. The deceiver has been removed, yet your spiritual journey continues with purpose, precision, and divine orchestration. Michael is guiding your every step, illuminating the path ahead, and strengthening your discernment so that you may navigate life with confidence and alignment. This is not a time to hesitate. It is a time to fully embrace the protection, wisdom, and empowerment that heaven has granted you. As you reflect on recent shifts, you may notice that your awareness of energy and intention has intensified. People and situations that once seemed harmless may now feel misaligned or even uncomfortable. This is a sign that your spiritual senses are sharpening. Michael is urging you to trust these instincts fully. The subtle signals you feel, the intuitive nudges in your heart, and the sudden clarity about past experiences are not coincidental. They are the workings of divine guidance. The removal of the deceiver has created space for these insights to emerge, allowing you to act with precision in your life. At the same time, you may experience moments of doubt or fear. The absence of the deceiver may feel unsettling at first, as your spirit adjusts to the freedom and clarity now available. Michael wants you to understand that these feelings are natural but temporary. They are remnants of past attachments and illusions that no longer serve your growth. Acknowledge them without attachment, release them intentionally, and remind yourself that your path is protected, your clarity is secured, and your spiritual authority is fully restored. Each moment of self-assurance strengthens your alignment with divine will. Now is a crucial time to reinforce your boundaries. The deceiver's removal has created an opportunity to solidify your spiritual sovereignty. You are learning to recognize not only blatant deception, but also subtle energies that may attempt to influence your thoughts, emotions, or decisions. Michael emphasizes that maintaining these boundaries is not a limitation, it is an act of empowerment. Every choice you make, every relationship you nurture, and every situation you engage in should be filtered through your heightened discernment. This ensures that your life remains a sanctuary of truth, alignment, and divine purpose. You may begin to notice opportunities presenting themselves in unexpected ways. These opportunities are divinely orchestrated and designed to support your growth, healing, and spiritual expansion. They may not align with your prior expectations or desires, but Michael wants you to trust in divine timing and guidance. Each opportunity carries the potential to elevate your life, deepen your understanding, and strengthen your connection to heaven. Your readiness, clarity, and willingness to act with intention are essential to fully receiving these blessings. Emotional recalibration is also part of this process. Feelings of relief, liberation, or even residual discomfort may surface as your spirit adjusts to the absence of the deceiver. Michael wants you to honor these emotions without judgment. They are part of a sacred cleansing process, allowing your energy to expand and align with higher vibrations. Each emotional release strengthens your spiritual authority and prepares you for new connections, experiences, and opportunities that are fully aligned with your divine path. This is also a time for reflection and intentional action. Examine the patterns in your past relationships, decisions, and choices. Identify areas where you may have unconsciously allowed compromise or misalignment. Michael is guiding you to release these patterns completely, ensuring that your future is constructed on clarity, truth, and divine alignment. Spiritual freedom requires both the removal of external deception and the conscious cultivation of internal alignment. Every insight you gain enhances your ability to act with wisdom and integrity. As your awareness expands, you may experience heightened sensitivity to divine signals. Synchronicities, repeated messages, and subtle intuitive nudges will become more frequent. These are confirmations that Michael and the angelic realm are actively guiding your journey, ensuring that your path remains aligned with your highest good. Pay attention to these signs, for they are markers of divine favor and protection. Acting upon them with confidence and discernment will strengthen your spiritual authority and accelerate your progress. And now, as you continue to walk this path, remember the power of gratitude. Reflecting on the lessons learned from the deceiver and acknowledging your growth amplifies the energy of your alignment. Gratitude acts as a magnet for blessings, protection, and divine guidance. Michael emphasizes that maintaining a grateful and aware mindset ensures that the new energy entering your life is fully welcomed and integrated. Your vibrational state is essential to the manifestation of divine outcomes, and gratitude is the key to sustaining it. Before we continue, my child, it is important to remember that sharing your journey strengthens your alignment. Engaging with others who are open to receiving divine wisdom allows the energy of this awakening to ripple outward, creating a greater impact. By expressing your insights, lessons, and experiences, you contribute to a collective awakening while reinforcing your own spiritual authority. Michael encourages you to honor this season fully, to act with intention, and to remain vigilant as the divine currents continue to guide your life. Now is the moment to embrace the protection, clarity, and empowerment that have been secured for you. Your discernment is sharper, your boundaries stronger, and your connection to heaven more profound than ever before. Michael is walking with you, guiding your every step, and ensuring that you remain aligned with truth, clarity, and purpose. Trust in his presence, trust in the divine timing, and act boldly in alignment with your spiritual authority. My beloved child, as the presence of Archangel Michael grows stronger in your life, you are entering a pivotal stage of spiritual awakening. The deceiver's removal has created not only a vacuum but a sacred space, a canvas upon which heaven will paint your next chapter. Michael is guiding you to step fully into this season with awareness, courage, and trust. Every insight, every synchronicity, and every intuitive nudge you feel is a deliberate act of divine guidance, designed to ensure that your path remains aligned with your highest good. The clarity you are receiving now is transformative, revealing both the truth of the past and the promise of the future. You may notice that your interactions with others feel different. Situations that once felt ordinary may now carry profound significance. People who were previously influential in subtle ways may no longer resonate with your energy. This is intentional. Archangel Michael is restructuring your environment to reflect divine alignment, ensuring that those who remain in your life serve your growth, your purpose, and your spiritual well-being. Pay attention to your feelings in these interactions, for they are indicators of alignment or misalignment. Your intuition is now sharpened, and Michael is asking you to trust it without hesitation. Emotional clarity is intensifying during this period. Feelings of liberation, relief, or even residual pain may surface. Michael wants you to honor these emotions, for they are part of a sacred process of release and recalibration. Each emotional response is a signal that your energy is realigning, that your spirit is shedding layers that once allowed deception to linger. Allow these feelings to rise fully, witness them without judgment, and then release them. This is how your soul purifies itself, making room for divine blessings, authentic connections, and opportunities that resonate with your purpose. At this stage, boundaries become even more essential. The deceiver's removal has highlighted the importance of protecting your energy and honoring your spiritual sovereignty. Michael emphasizes that setting boundaries is not an act of exclusion, but a declaration of alignment. By defining what is acceptable and what is not, you are reinforcing the sacred space around your life, ensuring that only those energies that support your highest good can remain. Your discernment now functions as a shield, protecting your spirit while attracting authenticity, truth, and clarity. You may also find that opportunities for growth and spiritual expansion are appearing in unexpected ways. These are not random events but divinely orchestrated moments designed to test your faith, strengthen your resolve, and elevate your energy. Michael is urging you to approach these opportunities with confidence, trusting that they are aligned with your purpose. Some may challenge you, pushing you beyond your comfort zone, but these experiences are essential for your evolution. Every challenge faced with faith strengthens your spiritual authority and brings you closer to your destined path. Reflection is vital in this stage. Take time to review past experiences, particularly those involving the deceiver and the patterns that allowed their influence to persist. Identify any lingering attachments, subconscious fears, or old beliefs that may interfere with your clarity. Michael is guiding you to release these fully, for unresolved energy can prevent the full manifestation of blessings. By consciously letting go, you create space for higher vibrational energy to flow, allowing your life to align with divine timing and intention. Heightened sensitivity to divine signals will continue to increase. Michael is teaching you to notice the signs, synchronicities, and subtle nudges that serve as confirmations of alignment. A repeated phrase, an unexpected encounter, or a sudden sense of knowing are all messages from the angelic realm guiding your decisions. Trust these insights, for they are the threads that weave your path toward clarity, protection, and divine opportunity. Your awareness of these signs strengthens your ability to navigate life with intentionality and discernment. As you integrate these experiences, gratitude becomes a powerful force. Reflect on the lessons learned, the clarity gained, and the strength that has emerged from this process. Gratitude is more than acknowledgement. It is a spiritual amplifier that elevates your energy, attracting further alignment, protection, and opportunity. Michael emphasizes that by maintaining a grateful heart, you ensure that the energy flowing into your life is harmonious with your highest purpose, creating a continuous cycle of blessing and spiritual growth. It is also essential to recognize the broader implications of your awakening. The clarity and protection you are receiving are not limited to your personal journey. They ripple outward, affecting the collective energy around you. Your strengthened discernment, heightened intuition, and empowered boundaries create a spiritual resonance that influences others, inspiring authenticity, integrity, and alignment in ways that may not be immediately visible. Michael is guiding you to understand that your spiritual evolution serves a higher purpose beyond your own life. Finally, my child, know that this is a sacred preparation for the ultimate alignment of your destiny. The deceiver's removal, the emotional recalibration, the strengthened boundaries, and the heightened intuition all converge to prepare you for a life of clarity, empowerment, and divine connection. Michael is walking beside you, guiding your every step, illuminating your path, and ensuring that the energy surrounding you is fully aligned with your highest good. Trust in this process, embrace the lessons, and step boldly into the next stage of your spiritual journey. My beloved child, the culmination of this divine message is now upon you. The energy of Archangel Michael is fully present, surrounding you with protection, clarity, and empowerment. The deceiver has been removed from your life, and what remains is a sacred space for alignment, healing, and the manifestation of your highest purpose. Michael now calls you to fully embrace this new chapter, to recognize the profound shifts within your spirit, and to act with unwavering faith in the divine plan unfolding before you. This is a moment of spiritual authority, a point where your discernment, intuition, and inner strength converge to create a life aligned with heaven. As you reflect on the journey that has led to this moment, notice the layers of transformation that have occurred. The deceiver's presence, though disruptive, serve as a catalyst for awakening. Through their removal, you have gained heightened awareness, sharpened discernment, and a strengthened connection to your inner guidance. You now recognize energies that do not serve your highest good and have developed the ability to protect your spirit proactively. Michael's intervention was not merely an act of defense. It was an empowerment, an opening of your spiritual senses, and a release of your true authority. You may still feel echoes of past pain or confusion, but Michael wants you to understand that these are temporary reminders, not chains. They exist only to highlight how far you have come, to emphasize the growth you have achieved, and to reinforce your readiness for the blessings that are arriving. By acknowledging these echoes without attachment, you allow your spirit to rise unencumbered. The freedom you now experience is sacred and unshakable, grounded in the unwavering protection and guidance of Archangel Michael. As your awareness deepens, new opportunities will begin to present themselves in ways that are unmistakably aligned with your highest good. These opportunities may challenge you, push you beyond comfort zones, or require faith that surpasses logic, but they are divinely orchestrated. Michael emphasizes that each opportunity is a step toward fulfilling your purpose. The clarity and discernment you now possess will guide you to recognize these moments, act with precision, and step confidently into experiences that elevate your life spiritually, emotionally, and practically. Your spiritual boundaries, now reinforced by this divine intervention, will continue to serve as a protective shield. Michael wants you to understand that boundaries are not limitations. They are declarations of alignment. By maintaining them, you preserve the sanctity of your energy, ensuring that only those relationships, situations, and experiences that resonate with your truth can remain in your life. Your discernment now functions as both compass and shield, guiding your decisions and safeguarding your soul from misalignment or deception. This is also a moment of emotional and spiritual recalibration. Any lingering fears, doubts, or attachments are being released as your energy aligns with higher frequencies. Michael's presence ensures that this process is both thorough and gentle, allowing your spirit to expand fully into the clarity and freedom that have been secured. Each emotional release is a step toward empowerment, reinforcing the authority you hold over your own life and creating space for blessings that are both profound and permanent. Now is the time to embrace gratitude as a spiritual amplifier. Reflect upon the lessons learned, the growth achieved, and the clarity gained. Gratitude is not simply acknowledgement. It is an active vibration that attracts further alignment, protection, and divine favor. Michael emphasizes that maintaining a grateful heart ensures that the energy entering your life resonates with your highest purpose. Each moment of reflection, each recognition of divine guidance, strengthens the alignment of your soul with heaven's plan and amplifies the flow of blessings into every area of your existence. As your spiritual awareness continues to expand, you may begin to notice the ripple effects of this awakening. Your clarity, empowerment, and heightened intuition influence not only your own path but also the energy of those around you. By embodying truth, discernment, and integrity, you inspire others to step into alignment with their own purpose. Michael is guiding you to understand that your journey is not isolated. It is a beacon, a lighthouse illuminating the path for others while reinforcing your own spiritual authority and divine connection. Finally, my child, recognize that this is the threshold of your full spiritual awakening. The deceiver has been removed, the lessons have been integrated, and the clarity and protection surrounding you are absolute. Michael's guidance ensures that your life now operates in alignment with divine timing, purpose, and truth. Step boldly into this new chapter, confident in your discernment, empowered by your boundaries, and aware of the sacred potential that lies before you. Your journey is not merely about freedom from deception. It is about embracing the fullness of your divine destiny with courage, clarity, and unwavering faith. Type "I am radiant" in the comments if you feel this message in your soul. Blessing code 3333 has just been released. My beloved, as you receive the final revelation of Archangel Michael's message, know that your support allows this divine mission to continue reaching souls in need of guidance, protection, and spiritual clarity. By giving through Super Thanks, membership, or PayPal, you are participating in a sacred act of service, spreading light and truth across the world. Every contribution is a seed of divine transformation, creating a harvest of wisdom, protection, and empowerment for countless hearts. Stand with us now in this holy mission and allow your offering to release blessings not only for others but also for your own life, magnified by heaven's grace.